Hi everyone! Welcome to our YouTube channel Research Ready and Student Matters Hub by Doclin. Our lesson video is all about the difference of methods and methodologies. So commonly, nagkakaroon ng difficulty ang mga estudyante pag tinanong mo ano ang methods ng research na ginamit mo. Ano yung methodologies na ginamit mo rin sa iyong research. Nako-confused yung mga estudyante. So nag-iisip sila, meron bang pagkakaiba yung methods tsaka methodologies? Ang sagot dyan, meron. No, yung methodologies usually ito yung structure at plan na gagamitin mo sa iyong research. Commonly ito rin yung tinatawag na design or yung approach na gagamitin mo sa iyong research paper. Explain ko yan later on, isa-isa, pero bibigyan ko muna kayo ng overview. So, ang methodologies, so kunyari, ang gagamitin mong approach ay quantitative. So, anong design ng quantitative ang gagamitin mo? Halimbawa, you have used experimental research. So, anong experimental research ba yan? True, quasi, o pre? So, kung gumamit ka ng experimental research, ang ginamit mo ay pre-test, post-test, control group design, yun yung methodologies mo. Yun yung structure or general plan ng iyong research paper. Ang methods mo, magbabari or depende sa iyong methodologies. So, kung ang ginamit mo ay pre-test, post-test, control group design, ang method naman na pwede mong gamitin sa collection ng data mo ay yung pre-test and post-test exam. So, pwede rin maging part ng methods ng collection ng data mo ay yung tinatawag nating interview. O kaya naman, nag-observe ka. So, that's method. So, sabihin, yung method sa specific structure or process para makuha mo yung data mo. Part din ng methods mo yung sa analysis. So, kung gumamit ka ng pre-test, post-test, pwede kang gumamit ng statistics. Kung gumamit ka ng interview, pwede kang gumamit ng thematic analysis. So, ang liwanag ng pagkakaiba ng dalawa. Pero kadalasan, nalilito yung mga estudyante. Ano ba yung methods, ma'am? Tsaka yung methodologies. Pero explain natin yan isa-isa at magbibigay din tayo ng example. Kaya huwag nyong skip ang video na ito. Panoorin nyo siya hanggang huli para maliwanagan kayo sa pagkakaiba ng methods at methodologies. Okay, so let's have further discussion about the difference between methods and methodology. Para pagka nag-defend na kayo ng inyong research paper, alam nyo na yung pagkakaiba nitong two terminologies na to at hindi kayo malilito. Nagamit na natin siya, no? Sa chapter 1, 2, 3. Pero pagdating sa research defense, hindi pa rin alam ng researcher kung ano yung pagkakaiba ng dalawang terms. Define muna natin ang methods. Ang methods is specific techniques or procedures used to collect and analyze data in research. They are the practical steps taken by researchers to answer research questions or test hypotheses. So it's very clear. These are specific techniques or procedures used to collect and analyze data. Okay? To collect and analyze data. Ano naman ang methodology? It refers to the overall approach or framework guiding a research study. So usually, it encompasses the theoretical perspective, the principles, and assumptions that shape the research design and choice of methods. So if we are going to talk about it in an umbrella si methodology, nasa ilalim niya yung methods. Hindi ka makakapag-identify ng methods mo kung hindi mo pa nasi-single out or naka-clarify at na-identify ang methodology yung gagamitin mo. So, gaano ba siya ka-importante sa isang research? Number one, it ensures rigor. Yung methods and methodologies, it provide a systematic framework for conducting research. Ini-ensure niya yung studies are rigorous and reliable. Pag mali ang identification natin ng methodology, mali din yung methods natin, no, na ginamit. So, dapat yung methodology ay tama. Bibigyan tayo ng example mamaya. Number one, na importance niya, it guides data collection and analysis. Tinutulungan niya kasi yung researcher anong technique ba ang gagamitin ko sa data collection ko, pati sa data analysis ko. So halimbawa, ang research mo ay qualitative, ano ba ang method na gagamitin mo sa data collection saka analysis? So hindi mo po pwedeng qualitative, ang gagamitin ko po ay survey instrument. That's wrong. Ang gagamitin ko po sa qualitative sa data analysis ay statistical tool. Mali pa rin. So, dapat naka-align yung research question and objectives, yung methodology sa iyong methods. Number 3, facilitates replication. Yung clear methodologies, nakakatulong siya for other researchers to replicate your studies, verify your findings, and build upon existing knowledge. So, when I read your paper, I can see this is the methodology that has been used by the researcher. This can be a source of research gap later on by other researchers pag nabasa nila yung paper mo, particularly dun sa research design mo. Makikita nila kung ano yung methodology at methods na ginamit mo at pwede silang makakita ng gap doon. Hindi niya ginamit yung ganitong method. So, ako naman sa research ko, gagamitin ko kasi nakikita ko na mas maganda kung ito yung methods na gagamitin. Doon pumapasok yung research gap. Ang tawag doon ay methodological gap. Lastly, it enhances the validity and generalizability. Pag gumagamit tayo ng tamang methods at methodologies na i-enhance yung validity, pati na rin yung conclusions at general findings ng ating study kasi tama yung ginamit nating design at tama rin yung ginamit nating methods base sa design or methodologies ng ating study. Ma'am, paano kung mali? O isa lang ang sagot doon. Mali din yung findings na ipepresent mo sa iyong panel members. Does it mean, ma'am, that my paper ay mali yung data na ibibigay ko, pati yung conclusions at recommendations ko? The answer is yes. So pag mali ang identification natin ng methods at methodologies base sa research questions nyo, mali din ang findings ng study nyo or mali yung data na maipepresent nyo sa inyong panel members. Let's try to be specific by giving examples of methods and methodology. So sa methods, yung data collection methods, ginagamit tong techniques para mag-gather mo yung information ng data mo from participants or respondents or other sources. Example ng mga data collection methods, survey, interviews, experiments, observations. Ang importance nito, nade-determine niya yung quality and reliability of data collected. Thus, nagkakaroon ng validity at generalizability yung study findings. Sa methods pa rin tayo, kung pinag-usapan natin yung collection methods, pag-usapan naman natin yung data analysis methods. So, pwedeng ang gamitin mo, statistical analysis, coding, thematic analysis, content analysis, and data visualization. So, yung analysis ng methods mo, depende sa data collection methods. At yung methods mo, either collection or analysis, ay magdedepende sa design or methodologies na ginamit mo. Punta naman tayo sa methodology. Yung methodology, commonly, ito yung iyong research design. Ito yung overall plan or strategy na nag-outline sa structure ng research study mo. So, kunyari, ang iyong methodology ay experimental design, correlational, case study, longitudinal study, or mixed methods. Yan ang methodology mo. Ngayon, halimbawa, kung experimental design ka, anong methods ang ginamit mo? Pwede kang gumamit ng pre-test, post-test, exam. Kung correlational studies naman, anong method ang gagamitin mo? Pwede gumamit ka ng survey instrument or standardized instrument. Case studies, so this is qualitative. Anong gagamitin mong method? Interview, observation. Yan. So magkaiba ang methods sa methodology. Magbigay pa tayo ng specific example. Ito, quantitative research. So ang method na ginamit niya ay survey. Ang methodology niya ay descriptive survey. So, ang procedure niya, kumuha siya ng structured questionnaire, in-administer niya ito sa large sample, tapos in-analyze niya through numerical data using statistical method. So, nakita natin yung difference. Yung method na ginamit niya sa collection ng data ay survey. Yung methodology niya ay descriptive. survey. Ang procedures niya, more specifically, gumamit siya sa collection ng methods niya ng survey on a structured questionnaire, plus sa analysis niya, gumamit siya ng statistical treatment or tools. Dito naman tayo sa example ng qualitative. So, ang method niya ay in-depth interviews. Ang methodology niya or design ay phenomenological. So, gumamit siya ng data collection niya, gumamit siya ng semi-structured interviews sa kanyang participants. Tapos, ang ginamit niyang data collection analysis ay thematics analysis. Kumuha siya ng themes and patterns. So, magkaiba. I want to clarify, I'll repeat, dapat alam nyo yung difference ng method sa methodologies. So, firstly, you have the research questions, and then you have to identify what is your methodology or research design. Then from that research design, you can identify your data collection methods and data analysis methods. So methodologies and methods are two different terms. Aside from they are different in spelling, they are different in their uses and roles in your research paper. Alright, that ends our lesson video about methods and methodologies. Once again, I hope na meron kayong nakukuha or nakuhang information regarding dito sa topic na to. And I would like to welcome our new viewers in our YouTube channel. I hope that you will watch all the videos that are posted in our channel para mas mabigyan kayo ng impormasyon tungkol sa research. Please like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel. Please share it, and you can also write your comments in the comment section below. Always remember, we unlock insights to empower your minds. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you on our next lesson video. Bye-bye, everyone!